praying they night, yeah, no scared for me. Out here in these trench boys, same story. Running up that check, no guts, no damn glory. Spin around that block, boy, make a scene gory.
Yo, we back. High Society Podcast, episode 65. 65 High Society Podcast, man. You already know I'm your host, B High. We got Sash 24, co-host in the building. We got a special guest back for the second time, Warside.
G.S Lion.
G.S Lion back for the second time. What's going on? We got a special guest hailing all the way from Brooklyn, New York, by the way of Jamaica. Miss Scorpion, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you guys for having me here.
That's what's up.
Yo, when you say Brooklyn, you got to be like Brooklyn.
Well, for real, you can't say Brooklyn soft, man.
You know what I mean?
Brooklyn, son.
What part of Brooklyn you from?
I live in Canarsie.
Canarsie. How is Canarsie? Like, how is? That's not like I don't really hear Canarsie that much. Like, recently. Because of Pop
Smoke, right? But yeah, it's true. Before that, I just Flatbush and 90s and Brownsville and all. Bed-Stuy. Yeah, always with the style. It's true.
Oh, Brownsville. Something like that. You don't hear Canarsie. How is it in Canarsie now?
Canarsie is nice. I've lived in Canarsie maybe like collectively like 20-something years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're a staple in the community.
This guy was worse.
Staple in the community.
I think you're right, sir. I didn't think about it that way.
Well, G.S Lion, how you been, man?
I'm good, man. On high, my energy on high frequency, man. My temperature is to 1,000. You know, staying center and balanced in life with all these things that's unbalanced around me. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on though? Like, tell me what's new for you. Like, what's going on? What you got coming up new? I know you're always working on some new shit.
I got my second mixtape coming up. I just had a performance, in Carteret. That was nice showcase. I got, a couple of videos coming. I'm just trying to weigh it out with what's going on with this corona and all this, stuff that's going on with the government.
This corona shit, wow. How has the corona affected you and what you've been doing?
Oh my, okay, so that would lead me into the other part of my life other than being an artist, which I am an occupational therapist assistant, so I work in a nursing home. So yes, I'm in the heart, the mouth of the beast every day. I stay faithful to those onions, though. Keep my onions around.
Yeah. Oh, you know about the onions?
Yeah, I sure do.
Hold on.
I don't know about that's how I know they're true.
I'm going to tell you. I stay true, so true that I carry one with me.
They about to put me up on something.
And break it down to me,
Hello.
Oh, shit, she got it.
Oh, show the camera what you tell you. You got an onion. She got an onion in her pocketbook.
That's right. Now, you can pass it around. It's real.
I know about the onion.
It's an onion. So what's the significance of the onion?
Yeah.
So thus far, when the corona was at its peak or the first go-round, I watched a few videos and stuff, and I definitely tried. But I knew before them said the onions absorb the bacteria and stuff in the atmosphere. So I went ahead in my home we have there's diabetes, there's high blood pressure, there's quite a few underlying asthma in my, household. So between my mom, her husband, and, my son has asthma and stuff like that. So I tried my best to, stay up on the natural and what would keep everybody healthy and good, because I'm commuting back and forth. I'm in and out. We still were in and out, but we wanted to make sure everything was good. So cutting up the onions, putting them on, in a little dish or in a piece of foil paper around the room, in the bathrooms, wherever. It absorbs, and I am true to it, so I bring it to me. At work, I smell funky. Yes, they can all smell me. Call me Onion Ann. I don't care. But I'm rocking with the onions, and thus far, I haven't had it.
Yes,
I don't want to catch it.
Yes.
I just, stay smelling like onions.
Hey, listen, if it works for you, it works.
If anybody here do that, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So in your culture, see, now she's Jamaican, now, and you from Haiti, correct?
Yeah.
So in your culture, do they do that as well?
Well, now all of us.
Is it a Jamaican or am I just?
It's a health
island,
thing.
yeah.
It's
Is
an
this a health
island thing
thing?
too.
It's an island thing,
It's a
but
health thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very a health thing. If you,
I mean,
'Cause I
even
heard-
before Corona,
I heard of
people-
garlic.
Yeah, I think it's
but
an
I never
island
heard
thing.
of onion.
It's like an island thing.
Put me up on
Yeah.
something. I'm about to give me a bag of onions.
now
Put
bag
them
of
in the
cut.
shop.
What I do, I cut it and put it like when people go in and out a lot.
Yeah,
like if they
yeah,
go
yeah.
through this door, I put it there. Put it next to a garbage. Put it where I sleep at. Put it in just a corner. You just don't put it at. Put it right there.
You
you
know,
The bathroom, too.
exorbitant bad.
Yeah, that too, and it smells good though to me. I mix it with candle vanilla smell. It smells good to me.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it smells good, man.
Like on the initial cutting, of course, you get the eye tearing up and all that.
Yeah.
But after a while, I keep it when it's on my body. Weird enough, it smells like sautéed meat. Like when you sautéing for cooking.
Cooking,
I
yeah.
figure, hey,
Sautéed.
like
Smell like a
sautéed
steak. Hey,
What?
Hey,
Hey,
hey. So, all right, you're an artist as well, though.
I am like this is the passion and dream of mine, and that I am grateful to actually pursue.
Yeah.
I guess for me, I've always believed in like do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. So I'm not necessarily. Listen, if somebody out there or artists out there who have the time to just go in and just do it
Yeah.
only, like my hats are off to you,
It's hard to do.
But I do have children, and I want to make sure that they're okay while I'm pursuing mine. I make sure they're covered too. So it seems, or sometimes I think I make it look a little easy or easier than it really is.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you gotta like step back and
Yeah.
look at yourself as a third, look at a third
Yeah, yeah.
person and just look at yourself and what you're doing, and then you try to orchestrate, your movements to accomplish your goals, because the body has lots of systems that works together and it gets things done. So I figure, hey, I shouldn't have to, not work provide to do my art. So I just kind of make my time
I think
work.
that's a misconception when it comes to artists, and that they just somehow just have money already.
Yeah, facts. Well, that's to anybody. If you dress nice, yo, he got money.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're so right. You're
That has
so
nothing
right.
to do with it.
You're so right.
Real shit. Like, I think it's just a misconception that like new artists somehow they just have money automatically and they was able to
And that's
just.
not the case at all.
I mean, for some people,
They make it look like
bro.
it.
Even if you a drug dealer, you have to do like you just can't sit down and make money. You have to actually do something.
Yeah.
It actually takes time out of your day, so that's still work if you
Yeah.
want to
Yes.
think about it that way. So it still take your time, and just, I mean, that you got to manage your time.
Facts.
That's all it
I-
boils down to.
Because when you read the statement that goes like a successful person and a maybe what would call a not so successful person,
Yeah.
we all get 24 hours, right?
24,
It's
nah,
really
that's
what
it.
you do with
Yeah.
That's
the
it.
24 that makes the difference. And
Well,
how you
unless you like Donald Trump, because he got an inheritance, so he
A lot
got
of us
he got a little head
inheritance,
start.
man.
You said what you say?
A lot of us got inheritance. We just don't know where to look. You get we not directed right, because at the end of the day,
All right, break it down. Break it
Yeah,
down.
break that hand.
all right, because if we both gonna say, right, I mean, all of us gonna say we got 24 hours in a day. We breathe, right? You could go to a corner store, get some water, $1 or whatever. We're not like to the point because Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? He said, if it's people poor, he said, what poor is the mindset. You get what I'm saying? If you think that you're rich, you're gonna actually
I get what you're saying.
be
Be
rich.
rich.
With the
Yeah.
inheritance.
With the inheritance,
Right.
So basically using your mind, because your mind can get you that inheritance.
Yeah,
Right.
understand what you're
my
saying.
parents, right? They came from Haiti. They didn't know how to speak English or none of that.
Wow.
And they came and they did the damn thing. And I'm looking at me that been here, that been like born here in somewhat way. I can't tell the story. It'll be another time. But being born here in America and speaking English, and look at how like things are a little bit hard for me. But I'm like, things was harder for
them
them
who
because they
don't
didn't
speak
even
the
know where they
language.
was at,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I know where I'm at. You know where you at. You know where you at.
Right,
You know
know
where
where
you
I'm
at.
at.
So I'm like, we just need to direct out where we really going, like what we want. A lot of people don't know like to look around them and say, okay, there's more to life. There's more important things than just this little square corner. You know, more.
Definitely.
You know, because even if you in an apartment or a house, you got a roof over your head. No matter if it's dirty clothes or clean clothes, you got clothes on your back.
Right.
So if you go to the condition and see other, you say you was from Dominica, right?
Yeah, my family, yeah.
You from Dominica. You go over there. You go to Haiti. You go to Jamaica, and you go to them real slums.
Yeah.
Or what we was talking about in the car.
Yeah.
You know, where was that? What city? Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah.
Abandoned, where it's really abandoned. Excuse me.
Abandoned neighborhoods.
Yeah, but as long as you got the feet to walk and the mind to think and the air to breathe, what are you missing about? Because everything starts with here.
Yeah.
The best stuff in life is inside of you.
Yes.
Not outside, but
But
again,
we're programmed to
Yeah.
look outside.
Yeah, that's
Because
the
always
problem.
it's like input, output, input, output.
Yeah.
So if you're too much on the input, like you're taking in too much, you can set your system on overload.
Malfunction.
So now what you naturally have inside to output is altered because of all of your input. It's like a computer having a virus. You know, a computer is designed to do what it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
They
You
designed
don't,
from us.
you don't, pretty much cars. Oh,
Yeah,
you
everything
don't know the
designed
thing
from us.
already.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
not the thing already. Everything, yeah, that's not mimic the body.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm gonna say. If we have many systems working together in your body to make you are able to manage your body
Yeah.
and do what you think and put it in a motion outwards. Like, you know, now you're like, you can actually get so much more done if you empty out some of these
programs.
you know what I'm
Negative
saying?
data.
Right. And then
Nah,
you
you're
can
right.
refresh yourself.
Yeah, and I wanted to speak even with the Christmas theme, right? The whole set, like this is the inheritance mindset. Me and my girl, we actually did CD deposits. So CD
heard of
deposits
that.
is like you give $1,000. So like some have minimum 2,000, 5,000. So you give like 2,000, and you give it for a year. They hold on to it for a year. It multiplies. It actually grows interest. But you have to take that money out at the end of that contract. So you make a contract with a bank or a credit union. And sometimes you get interest like 0.7, 0.9 and stuff like that, but it grows. So you guys say you and your girl, whatever, y'all put 1,000 here, put 1,000 here, do 3 years.
Yeah.
It grows, and at the end of that 3 year, you can take it out. So they have 1 year, they have 3 year, and they have 6 years. And that's the inheritance part.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, all right, going to buy gifts and all,
Yeah,
like, no,
nah.
we're
Right.
gonna go and
And
put
put
it
it there.
down
That's dope.
and
I didn't-
multiply.
Yeah,
you know
facts,
what I'm saying?
facts.
And that's the inheritance mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I get what you was talking
Yeah.
about.
I think a lot of parents get caught up in just wanting their kids to have stuff.
Be cool.
And just, yeah.
That's what it is.
But it's like
Be
a,
cool.
it's like a thing like you want your kids to be happy though. At
Yeah,
the end of the
That
day.
don't make them happy.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it do.
It make them
It
happy.
don't. I'm telling you.
No, I get what
I
you're
get what you're
both
saying.
It don't make them
It's like
happy.
an
I'm
instant
telling-
happiness
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
It's
a
like a-
long-term happiness.
He's talking about the long term.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
See,
talking about-
he's on, they're on the long term.
I'm talking about the instant gratification,
Right.
that instant smile on their face and shit
Right.
like that. You know what I mean? You do it for if you can afford. I never go beyond my means. In
Yeah,
no crib.
never,
That's
never.
nothing. I'm not doing it.
You sure?
I'm
Nah,
100%
You
positive.
shouldn't. That's not financial.
Because us,
I'm 100%
as
positive.
Us, when it comes, quote unquote black people, and talking about we don't go beyond. All right, what was
No.
not to judge you, right? Not to judge with resentment or hate. What? All right, what was the highest paid sneaker you bought for your child or for anyone or for yourself?
For myself, close to $300.
Right there.
Did you think? Hold on. So
Because why would you buy a pair of shoes or sneakers? Was
I tell you
the
why, I
quality
tell you why.
good?
No,
like
no,
was it really?
I tell you why. It's not about that.
See, that's where we go right
no,
there.
No. See, for me personally, I can explain this. It's a nostalgia thing. It's a nostalgia. I'm a big Michael Jordan fan.
Oh, see,
But
here it go. Here we go.
Let's
hold
hear
on,
him out.
All right,
but that particular shoe, I can get probably 80% of my money, even with wearing it. Once
I
or
know.
twice a month.
I trust so.
Even like once a month, I say. As long as I don't dog them out and they all and get them all beat up, I could get 80% of my money back.
Always a
anytime.
hustler, yo. He always so
I can take.
See,
I can
he's
take.
got it working.
I can
He's
take
got it
all the
working.
pictures. I can take all the pictures I want. You good?
Come on. Nah, man.
I can all, but that's not with all of them. But and that's only one shoe that I got. I paid that much. Like, I ain't with that. Like, but that particular one, I know I could get my money back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I did it.
I see. That's good though. If we was
But
all,
I never go.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not paying no
But
crazy.
you see a lot now, man. I see a
Yeah.
whole bunch on social media and all that
Yeah.
stuff. You see so much, and it's just like,
I mean,
But
look at
that's the system overload, though.
Yeah,
You know,
like
Right.
look at the PlayStation 5. Like, people buying that for
bonkers.
$1,200. It costs $500.
What?
Yes.
That's how
It
much
costs
it costs.
$5?
Yes.
Yes.
Sony sells it for $500.
And that's the one with the CD, right? It's two
You
versions.
talking about the new one?
Yeah, 500.
Yeah,
that's
two
it.
versions.
That's all it
$500?
is. But people,
Damn.
but because the demand, supply and demand is all out of whack. People able that have some who probably don't want to play it or probably have two
Upcharging.
can sell it for $1,200 because you can't get it nowhere else.
So they bought it. They did it. They bought it for the 5 and sell it back for the 12 because they knew,
Exactly.
you know,
So
that somebody's out there.
now, if you
looking
go
for
buy
it.
that and you can't get your money, like you're not gonna get 80% of your money back off of a PlayStation because once they catch up
Everybody
to the
out there.
supply.
Yeah,
Like,
once they catch up to the game,
Yeah, it's
like,
over,
It's
like-
over. It's over. And that's what it is. It's a game.
Yeah,
It's
man.
definitely a game.
But that inheritance, that's deep. That's deep because I think that will help a lot of the challenges.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
especially going
I would
in the
much
community.
rather just inherit $1 million out. Like somebody just give me $1 million.
Nah, I'd rather work for it.
But
You know that don't happen.
I understand
That
what
don't
you're saying.
I would
get
rather
it.
work for it.
I would love it. I would love
I
it.
don't think
People
anybody
say
would
that shit.
refuse
I would refuse it.
Do
Get the
not
fuck outta
refuse
here.
it,
I
sir.
will refuse
Let me
it.
tell you why you don't refuse it. Because it's
don't
a
believe it.
blessing.
I don't believe it.
And here's what you're gonna do with that blessing.
if it's a blessing, that's different.
You can
No.
multiply that with your mindset. No,
If it's a
don't
blessing,
refuse
that's
it.
different.
Take it and multiply it and bless a whole heap more people
But
with it.
we're
So
talking
how
about-
is it not a blessing if
we
somebody
talking about-
giving you?
We talking
Like what scenario would that be?
like know your worth. Like
trying to understand
if you signing a contract and they try to like if you going on a deal or a rap deal or working on a job, know your worth. That's what I'm saying. If somebody end up saying a blessing like yo, I got
No,
$1 million
that's
No,
not the same
it-
thing.
it-
Because
No.
you reckon that that's actually a job. You actually working for that money. I'm
Yeah,
telling
but
Donald Trump
inherited.
didn't
No, they
work
give
for
you
that money.
advance and all stuff like that.
But you
People
still,
think
But you
that
still
it's-
working
have
for it.
obligations
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is Donald Trump's father just gave here, do you?
Mm-hmm.
There's no strings attached type of money. Like here, this is yours. That's what I'm saying.
I would have liked that. That would have.
I
That would
don't.
have been nice.
I don't see who wouldn't. Like I don't.
Nah, if I'm born into it, of course, but I still will.
If somebody,
See,
if
now,
I say here,
I work for
this
it.
is yours.
I will take it.
I'll give it back to you.
Yo, speaking of Trump, right? You know what he's doing right now, right?
I
Let's switch the
Fill
whole
me in,
gear.
fill me
All right, switch gear.
feel me.
All right, he's doing something right now. So, all right, they was about to let people have the money, right? The whole $600,
$600.
right? They was about to do that.
6 wankers.
Right, whatever. Right, that whole whatever it is, right? And he said, "Nah, give 2,000." Right.
Yeah,
So everybody like, oh.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Hold on, let him finish the
Both
story.
But he knows Republicans is the House is not going with that. They not off that. So what he's doing, he's trying to pocket the veto. You know what pocket the veto is?
No.
Basically, pocket the veto. He's trying to hold that bill in his pocket until his day expires.
Before you can-
So, boom. So now the legislation, the whole time that you get to pass a bill is expires January 3rd.
Oh.
So it'd be
So
over.
then
Nobody
it'll be
will
done.
get shit.
Nobody. Yeah.
Change it.
Now he have to wait to January 20th, which is what?
When Biden
Inauguration.
comes, right, Biden comes in.
So he's trying to just put it in his pocket. Like, all right, y'all don't agree with me. You know what? I ain't doing nothing.
You
He's
know
trying
what
to put it in his
it's
pocket.
It's
until
like
that's
when
it.
you have
But he
a
can get the
basketball
money.
game.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
nobody get nothing
Nobody get
because I'm out of the office.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to vote. I'm putting it in my pocket and I'm
It's
out.
over.
I had an analogy, but I think yours might be better. It's like
Well, it's kind of like a basketball game, you know, and you know you're on top, you winning. well, in his case, he didn't win the election, but he can hold that, and so you
That's what
there
he
killing
doing
up
right now.
yourself. You running around trying to get that point to
pocket
come
the
up,
video,
and
Vito.
he just hold
Vito.
the ball, holding the ball like, all right, keep running around.
Yeah,
I
to the
hold that
ball,
ball.
to the
Hold that
time
ball.
over.
It's like,
Time's
yeah,
over,
he on some sore loser shit kind of.
Yeah.
It's like when you get fired from a job and you just like you work at a warehouse. You get fired on your way out. You just kick the pallet over like fuck it. Like I'm fired anyway. So I'm gonna fuck something up on the way out. Like
Facts.
I'm definitely break something
That's
on the way
really
out.
what that man doing right now.
I'm shocked I'm not shocked, but I didn't know he was gonna lose though. I thought Trump was gonna be president again.
I had a feeling
No.
he was gonna lose it. I think it was too many people like fed up with his bullshit.
A lot of
lot of
our
people-
kind voted for him.
I know that.
Yeah,
I
that's-
thought he was going to win.
If I was
I
gonna
didn't
vote,
think he
I'll
was
vote
gonna
for
win.
him
I
too.
didn't think he was gonna
And
win.
specifically in the Midwest, yo.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Midwest,
hold on. He said he'd vote for Trump. You a vote
Yeah,
for
I
Trump?
vote for Trump.
Why you a vote for Trump?
Cause it's money. What we talking about? He gonna give the money.
Okay.
That's what it's about. You get when you look at politics, it's like what are they here for?
But
and what they
so
gonna do.
did you vote for Trump?
I don't vote at all. I don't trust in that system. No,
I mean, yeah.
at all.
You know why I
Biden,
went? I'm gonna be
Obama.
honest with you. You know why I went? Because somebody told me they had the marijuana legalization questionnaire. I said, word, I wasn't gonna go. I swear I
He just
wasn't
went in
gonna
the back of the ballot.
I was not gonna go. I was not gonna go. Somebody told me. I was like, word up, they got that shit on there. Man, let me go over there and see what they talking about. Let me go over there.
That's how they pull you. That's how they pull you because it's
Let me
trying to
go
get
on
me
over there
too.
and see what they
I'm like,
talking
nah,
about.
man.
Real
Nah,
shit.
man. Because what they do, they give you poison with that. Yeah, we're going to let this be. Then they come out with a whole type of second bullshit law, all type of shit that's fuck us up.
Yo, I
bro.
got a question for you guys as an artist. So with all this bullshit we talking about, right? Like, how did like this year impact your music? Like, how you write music? How do you, like, you can go.
I will tell you something. This year was it started a stressful year for me. I won't lie. Personally, it just was came in the year with making choices that I'm like, okay, all right, not what I want to be going through right now. But then COVID came. I was like, hey guys, I'm here, and I suffer with anxiety at times, right? I've gone through the whole panic attack stuff, whatever. In the past, I have. It was really bad for me claustrophobically that I couldn't even take elevators at one point. The train, no, you're not catching me on trains. You're not catching me in those small spaces. When this happened, it's like even if I'm outside, I still feel claustrophobic, So I really went inside. I went inside of myself when this whole thing was going on. And I couldn't really produce because what happens is I tend to stay away from my sad side in writing. I try to balance out, because innately I think I'm like a joyful person, I every day I get sick people every day. I have to make them feel better. So
Yeah.
I never try to just put my sadness out there on people like that, I have been advised though, you need to write about those things that you go through
heartbreak and all that.
because it's a part of you still,
Yeah,
and
facts.
I'm like, dang, but it takes me back to that pain so badly. I'm like, man, I don't know, but maybe coming now down to the end of it, I'm seeing where I could probably embrace that more and write about it more. But I literally got claustrophobic this year. And I went really deep into myself that I was just like trying to find air to breathe just to, that's why I wasn't even on social media. I wasn't, and it was just like, man, like it set me back into this little cocoon.
And which is like that's could be okay because sometimes you need
facts.
to be able to foundation. Right?
Yeah, it was
Found
like
that-
searching
that
back
core,
for that
yeah,
core of
that
myself.
tree,
Like,
that-
can
yeah.
I find me to balance myself because it's new for everybody, and my kids are impacted by it too, and it just really it took a toll. It really did take a toll on me personally, and like I wrote this year. I did at the end of this end quarter. I did some writing. But initially, I felt numb and dumb, numb and dumb. If there are two words, because I couldn't process it. So people will see that. I guess the song "Love." I wrote it like more than a year ago. Like I wrote it a while, like maybe 2 years, maybe like a year and a half or two. So the producer, he says to me, Scorpion, this is a time to release this song, because like I'm usually on singing on the positive tip, to bring the energy up, because that's just what I do. Naturally, I just do that, right?
Yeah.
So when I said to him, I was like, I was explaining to him what was going on with me, and like I'm so far down. How do I how do I do this? He said, listen, this is the time. Smokey, big up yourself. This is a time for you to bring your stuff forward, because now is the time for the positive stuff, all the stuff you've been saying, all the stuff you're trying to, push. So that's when I say, you're right. And I got myself, together. I was like, all right, let's do it. Because it probably wouldn't have happened otherwise. I was just that down. It's hard. It's nothing easy about what's going on, because mentally, we touched on like mental health.
Yeah, mental health is big right now.
Really, like I am very sensitive. I'm an extremely sensitive person, which helps me to kind of feel. I feel like an empath, like I feel you. So in order for me to help you, I can't get in the hole with you. If you say you're in a hole and I have to help you, I have to be outside to like throw you a rope and pull you out. And I'm used to that. That's the role in my life, Like my whole life, that's what I know, to try to help to bring up. So when I got so deep, I said, geez, like music, like, I really have to find a way to channel my energy back into it to get myself back, to find myself back. And music is such a beautiful expression, right? It's
It
like,
really is.
Like you can't.
It's cosmic.
It's
explain it.
something where you gotta really,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's
It's
something
like
you could feel.
you see me rubbing my fingers. It's like, it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
explain it.
Feel it?
Yeah, like can you really feel
Yeah,
it?
it's-
And so I'm grateful, because when I started writing music in 2009, it saved me. Again, I was in a very dark, going down the whole place. I was in Wonderland. There I was, heading down that hole. And I was always able to write music, poems, but I couldn't write songs, And one night, I think I was watching like VH1 or one of them stations, and something came on, and it's like a beat, and I was just jamming in my mind, like, and I started to really feel and write, like the words were coming. I was like, oh my God. It was like the light, ta-da! And it pulled me out.
And something miscellaneous, right? Something just like, it was like on the TV, a beat.
Yes,
it
it's something. It came right. And it helped me. And it helped me, So for me, like I say, naturally I have a joyous countenance or energy about me, and I just want to keep that about myself, But to think that is always what it is, it's a lie.
Yeah, because it's going to be people that relate to the pain as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of pain. It's a lot of pain. But to put it on someone is hard. So I've always been mindful of that. Like I won't just throw my pain, because it's hard to do that too. It's hard to let go of it, like drop it off and then move forward. But music is so therapeutic. Sometimes, like I'm humming, I'm singing, I hear a beat, I'm like, damn, I'm vibing to it. And people go, oh, you're happy. I mean, you sing, you're happy. And I was like, I said, I wouldn't say I sing because I'm happy, but I'll say singing makes me happy.
Yeah, that's
telling
You know what I'm
music
saying?
is a breakthrough, man. I was in I was
Nobody
working at
fucked up
Bergen
hip-hop.
County Jail, bro. I'm I'm in a high security maximum, like the pod that they got the high. So they gave me a group, and I did music therapy. And when I tell you, you got these thugs, bro. These dudes, big.
so-called thugs.
Nah, but you know what
No,
I mean? You could tell, like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Huge dudes. It was this one dude, he was like 6'6", Huge, like you can tell he been through some shit. You
That's
know what
what
I mean?
people-
And he was breaking down, crying, bro.
Yeah.
That's the
Just
Yes.
from just asking him certain questions of what that does that mean.
Yeah,
mean?
everybody got a
Yes.
soul.
You know what I mean? So it's
And that's the thing. So I work with a population of many different cultures. So I have Jewish patients, I have Chinese patients, I have Spanish, I have you name it, and I have my blacks, and I have my islands, and I have everybody.
yeah.
So in my world, racism is not something that I can necessarily embrace and put too much energy into.
Oh, I'm racist.
I am an energyist. If you're gonna call something,
Energyist.
I'm an
I'm an
energyist, right?
energyist and a racist.
So here's the deal:
That's dope.
if our energies click
Yeah,
and we
good.
connect, we're good. Cause I could walk in a room full of black people and they don't click. I've had that happen. They
That's
don't
what's
click
really
with
important,
me.
Your energy.
So I'm a vibes girl. I'm an energy person. If I feel you and you feel me, we connect. We can go forward. These are systems that's created to create separation. All of it is separation. You
It
know what I'm
is,
saying?
facts. Religion.
So therefore,
Yeah, it was definitely designed.
and it's perfect. It's
Yeah.
actually perfect. It works
yeah,
perfectly.
it works perfectly.
It works perfectly.
It's like you know they used to call Hitler the wicked genius because the things he was doing was actually evil and wicked.
But it worked.
But for his agenda,
Agenda,
it
it
was
worked.
genius.
Uh-huh.
Like that's just what it was.
Listen,
That's
I
the
have
truth of it.
Listen, I have worked in places. I worked one place in Texas, right? I lived there for a little bit. And me and my kids were the only 3 black people in the town. Everywhere we went, everybody knew we were there. But when I went to work, all my patients, they were all pretty much like Hispanic, you know. I didn't speak Spanish, but I was getting into learning, you know. And the people marveled. They're like, you know, you're kind of different, you know, like they can't really put a finger on what I am or who I am. Because what I'm bringing is just positive energy. You guys are sick. What the hell? Me, I go come here with negativity come true
Yeah,
upon
why
you.
am
Like,
I
really?
here? I must be miserable.
No, we're not going to do that. Because whether I'm getting paid or not, that is not my thing. You understand? So
Yeah.
I can't put that out there on people. And that's what I say, you know, like, it's not that I can't write about pain and stuff like that, but there's so much pain already.
Yeah, that's no
For real.
So much pain already. So, like, problems are time a freaking dozen. Like, pennies a dozen. You have too much problem.
Yeah.
Who makes the most difference? The problem makers or the problem solvers?
problem solver.
We want to solve problems.
solution.
All day solutions.
So
That's
we
positive
run it
energy.
with the energy,
A
man.
white guy told me.
How did
Yeah,
they?
son.
Take a
How did
shot
they
for
treat
that.
you?
I'm taking a little
Yeah,
sip.
take another shot. I seen that you went out to Japan with your kids.
I did.
And how did they treat you out there?
Do
in
you know
Japan?
what? I'm going to tell you something.
She
One
did?
of the best times ever
They treat you like
I
that.
had. Because, in my opinion, the place, all right, when in traveling, especially with children, right? Safety is one of your number one.
Yeah.
I walked at 3 in the morning. I walked whenever we wanted. We walk outside. No, we weren't hovering, looking over our backs like, Lord, somebody are going to come liquid on and take my purse and all of these things.
Yeah.
It wasn't. People mind their business, but they were very cordial when you're dealing, you know. And again, I had a guy once, I'm trying to take the train, and the train system set up kind of like not New York system, but I think Jersey has this kind of system where it depends on where you're going. Like you pay according to the stop that you're gonna make, type of thing.
yeah.
So you know, I had the little interpretation machine thing, but still, we were like, what
Still
the hell
like,
was
what?
train we trying to take?
Yeah.
And this guy, he went out of his way. He pulled up Google. He didn't. I'm communicating back and forth with him. But all of this thing to me, it was like, man, look at me, look at my kids, and we're in a land that we're not frequently, you know, or there isn't much of us here.
And they treat
But
you.
they loved and they treated, in my
The
opinion.
reason why I asked you that, because you know I heard a lot of stories about like being black in Japan and how you be treated out there, and like a lot of the people out here, they say you treat the black man or person in general like like they're God walking around.
A god?
You know what they do?
They
do.
love it.
That's
love
what
it.
happened when I went to Australia.
They'll stare at you. They'll come
cherish, and then you gotta
touch your
understand because you
hair,
gotta
all
understand
that stuff.
the NBA has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, facts.
Basketball coach, you know, China, that's one of the like they watch more basketball than anybody in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
So they look at
Appreciate
in the
the
hip hop culture, especially the hip hop culture. China and Japan both they kind of like the same, but like Japan more so hip hop culture. So
And the reggae culture too. Them love the reggae culture. You know?
like they still listen to like Run DMC and shit like that.
Yes. It's
Like
the
London
pop block.
too, like London, like it's a
Yeah.
whole different culture. Like
So
But
you
then
see-
Chinese people kick out black people during the corona?
no, I was talking. I meant well that China. You gotta understand, China is a very big place.
Nah, I'm just
And
saying.
from
I'm
what
just
I
saying.
understand, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
From what I understand, that's like some very countryside,
So, odds.
like very not like they not like where the city at and all that.
Yeah,
Shit. They
yeah.
probably never saw a black person over there,
Before.
some shit like that. Like it be like that sometimes.
Nah,
you
it
know,
do.
everybody.
It's everywhere.
It's
it got
assholes.
that.
It's assholes everywhere.
It's the
Yeah.
energy, baby.
Nah, facts.
It's all
facts.
about the
Yeah, I'm a
energy.
big energy
man.
person as well,
Yeah, you
man.
gotta have the right, you know. So sometimes,
I know nothing but
even
energy.
sometimes you put off something that you might not know. So it calls for you to
Now,
do a
check
lot of
Check yourself.
self-checking.
Yeah.
You gotta check yourself.
Always,
Held
always
accountable for your shit.
be
A lot of people-
accountable
yeah, a lot of
because it
people don't
depends
want
on
that.
where you go, how you move. You know what I'm saying?
This era
Like
is soft.
this is how this is life. You know, because let me say, like I say, right? We are privileged to be able to do something that we love
Yeah.
and then still have our livelihood. You know,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, listen, life is this. Life is this. You can plan. There's a saying that man plan, God wipe. You could plan all the how you want to plan.
Yeah, it's not gonna go.
Things turn upside down, and look at you now. Can you move? If you don't know how to bend, you're gonna break. This is life. Life is gonna
Facts.
do. If you really are gonna live it, you
Yeah.
can make it do what it do to you, and that's like the best part of it. As a matter of fact, when we go to Japan, I'm gonna come back. Right? I looked at my apartment like this is. It was like I was renting a house at the time. I was like, this is just too much. I said nah, and I cut back. That's when I gave a notice I'm moving. And my whole year, it's a whole. I've been through some differences, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna say, you know what? We don't need. We want, but we don't need all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And the truth is, we don't take. I've been saying this for many years, and surely many have said it too. Like, you don't take anything, not even your body, you take with you.
Facts.
Everything
Well,
everything
stays
right
here.
The Egyptians
So
was trying to say that.
Earth is here. Earth is like a house you visit.
The universe.
And you
is
got everything. You might be in a room where have everything, and you might be in a room where not have too much things. You understand? Which would determine rich and poor.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when it's time to go, you're leaving everything in that room, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. So it's an experience where you have and you connect. No energies connect, right?
Yeah.
And you move. It's like water. It's just the ocean. You're moving through this thing.
Yeah.
So me now watch who look like me and who not look like me and who want look like me. These things are not important to me. What important to me is what move like me. Like when you move with me, we can move. Because I can imagine power in numbers, yes. Have you ever been someplace where you feel like you're the only smart well, you know you're the only smart person.
All the
The
time.
rest of them now have no sense. Them
All
can't
the
put
time.
together, them can't make half. And they will come for you
Yeah, facts.
and make you feel like you don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
You're the dumb
Escape
one.
them
Yeah, 'cause
and
that's
watch
the
them
wrong
crumble.
room. That's the wrong room you in anyway.
So now you leave the out of the room and you say, listen, I get it. Y'all are powerful. You can retreat. It's okay.
Yeah,
you
fight, you gotta
fight, you
retreat, yeah.
retreat,
Fight
and you
another
move out
day.
and find a little space and you just nurse your wounds, you know?
Yeah.
And you watch them, watch the time, and watch how time deal with them. And you will see, you will find yourself. All I want to go find on yourself. Me not have to do nothing to none of you. Because if me I come with love and you will come after me with hate. And no matter how much love I'm giving, you still just watch. I will move coming out, no problem to take for myself. But just watch for your own self.
Yeah.
And you will remember all of what I was trying to show you and give you. And at that time, I'm already gone. But you know what? At least I gave that to you. I've watched this thing so many times in my personal life, in business life. It's just what it is. Yeah. But at the end of the day, when I know this, listen to me, man. I know them something, yeah. This is our vehicle. This is our Maserati, Range Rover, whatever you want to call it. These are the Rover. That's what it is.
Yeah, I like that.
When you
how you say that shit? Range Rover. That shit sounds good. I want to that shit sounds good.
It's true.
Range Rover. I want to drive one of them shit.
Yeah, because you know it's so funny too, because people act like I used to drive a Honda. I love my damn Honda. This shit served me for about 15 years, man. Yo, this shit had to wind down. I got the basic Honda, but I was so proud of my goddamn car. I love that shit. I had a friend roll up one day, and she rolled up on the other side. I couldn't even reach over for a roll down. Gosh, she had pressed on fear window, and I'm trying to roll down to like say whatever she wanted to, it's hollering at me. And I'm looking, and she was talking all this smack about, carry any of that work car, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, baby, me not off a drive fly car. Me, myself, I am fly. Anything me put on, anything me driving on, me make it look good. Yeah. So me not need it to look good because me I put the value upon it. You see me? So I'm like, yeah, she's doing all that. I say, what? That's why I mean, have to waste time. I try. You understand? Cause I swear on life, it's the energy. It's the energy. Come true with that shit. That shit. Fly as hell.
You gotta come with that energy, and that's how I think as an artist, that's how you be able to still keep progressing with challenges. You know what I'm saying? When you have that mindset, like I don't give a fuck what the fuck I'm wearing or whatever, I'm fly.
You made that shit.
The fact that you be saying that, cause I be seeing cause I do my studies when it comes to music and everybody, and I be like on the come up. When I be seeing dudes on the come up, I'm like, bro, you didn't care about what you had on. All you cared about, you performing. Even a girl like you. But why, when you get there, you let them swallow you with that, the wrong room. Like, you gotta. No, I don't, cause that don't dress my lyrics. Exactly. I don't dress my pain. Like my
energy.
I can say J. Cole is one of the artists who.
I love
who
him.
Never.
More powder.
Yes. I love him.
Yeah. Like if he wasn't so tall, you probably could just walk past him and won't even know it's him. He tall as shit.
How tall is he?
I think he like 6'4", 6'5", or something.
Wow. Like that. He's not. He's 6'2".
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, 6'2".
That's what I thought. But anyway. You'll notice him, but if he was like a little shorter and shit, you probably wouldn't even notice him.
He has a line in a song. It's my favorite, right? So he said, "The good news is you came a long way. The bad news is you went the wrong way." Yo, and I've listened to his songs, but that line of all, I said, "Dang,
that was on his first mixtape."
It was.
Yeah. We literally can do this. You think you're going, you're like, I came a long way, blah blah blah, and you feeling like, I pat my back.
I think he was I think he was referring to those artists who got to the heights, right? But they did it the wrong way. They totally lost. Like they totally on a and we see what happens to some of those guys. Like,
now all
unfortunately, well, some of them haven't. I don't want to. It's nothing bad to happen, and none of them. But some haven't met their fate yet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this year we seen a lot. We seen a lot though.
It'll come.
Now you know what I seen though. A lot of old school rappers coming out and speaking facts about the industry and how it is and how everybody.
Yeah, but people
because of what's going on now.
The problem with that is a lot of those guys, a lot of the young guys don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen to him, and the reason why I believe because a lot of those guys are that come back and try to do it this way don't have money, and the young guys they trying to talk to have more money than them.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be that they, it's like
which
you've gone through.
Yeah,
you were doing the same things.
Yeah, and then
when
you wasn't
were at my level,
and then you wasn't preaching that back then.
So now you're coming back and saying
you wasn't like you did it your way. Now you want me to do it a different way.
I can't take you serious
because now you enlightened. You feel what I'm saying? Now you want me to do it differently. But when you was a young artist on the come up, you was doing the same type of shit I'm doing right now.
I think it's on the type of energy the way you're like, yo, wait, tell me.
I take truth from anybody and anywhere. Because if that person's coming up to me, the word and the message he's saying is whole value.
Yeah,
ain't about that
like
he ain't have money. Because
right.
at the end of the day, because you know you could get broke. How many of these niggas we know? Shining and all that. Then once that rap career stops or that fame,
yo, I'm gonna be honest.
Bro,
I'll take advice from anybody.
Personally, my own person putting 2 to 2. I think that's why Casanova had that song with Snoop at the end. Like he just dropped it. He just dropped it. So that's his most recent project that he just did, just like a day ago. I think that's probably why he went over there. Keep it buck. I ain't nobody telling me nothing, but I'm just thinking like, yo, he was just in the studio with Snoop Dogg, one of the oldest dudes. That they just remixed that Murder was. They just remixed that. Like they had to have that talk. They had to have some type of talk.
That's their ignorance. You know, if any older person coming to speak to you,
I'll take advice from them. I don't care if they homeless.
Like
at the end
what?
Of the day,
and they be dropping jewels.
At the end of the day, even if they in a bad position now,
you should be able to see.
They was somebody before, and they obviously, if they fucked up now, they obviously made some mistakes.
Yeah.
So I want to see what I can learn, so I can not make those same mistakes and shit like that.
Or at least when those challenges come up, you kind of remember,
exactly.
I remember this guy spoke to me. So
it's like little portals. Like people are to me, they're like different planets.
It is.
I step into your world, and I'm in your world. I'm absorbing your energy, your world, all your experiences and all that stuff. Sometimes you run up in the place and it's like, well, I gotta run out of this one because it's, you know what I'm saying, the wrong wrong damn room. Like I don't.
If you're the smartest man in the room, you in the wrong room.
Yeah.
or if you got them, or if you the richest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Real talk. You're supposed to be in rooms with people that got more money and that's smarter than you.
Or like-minded like you.
Well, I think the like-minded thing is good.
Like-minded too.
Because with that you can always create.
Money ain't shit, man.
You can money.
This guy right
listen,
here.
Let me tell you something here, buddy. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Nothing.
Money is a beautiful thing.
It's not.
Just like air is a beautiful
you
thing.
Can't compare that.
Watch what me I gotta say.
Hold on, panic.
Let me tell you right now. You understand? Like
gunshot me.
All the you could put gunny. Give me gunny. You could put gun, money, air, honey, all this shit. The Bible, all of it. What matters here is who's handling all of this. It isn't the thing, my dear. Because the thing can't do nothing by itself.
I like her.
Who handles is the master or the mischievous person. You understand what I say? None of them something you can't move without we. Your body can't move without you in it. What energy you are bring to it, and that gonna matter at the end of the day. So at the end, me I tell you, the table, your clothes, your body, all of them something you. Them can't go nowhere. You ever see you sit down and look on dead body, and you see the difference between life in the body and life out of the body. No, some people don't go to funeral. I've been to quite a few of them. Like I've had patients pass away. I make it a point I do to go pay my last respects.
Yeah.
I've had, family members too, I go and pay my last respects. But when I look upon when me know how them for look, when them have life, I'm gonna look upon dead body. Listen to me. None of this shit goes anywhere. If you handle it wrong, it'll go be wrong. When them ask for contribution for heal cancer, they ain't asking for armpit hairs and nose hairs. Them ask for money. What them do with the money, me not gonna say, because me not know if them a do the right thing with the money. You understand me I say? By the end of the day, nothing moves without the right or wrong energy behind it.
Okay.
You go. Ding ding.
The money ain't shit.
The money ain't shit.
Ding ding.
You don't want $1 million. You don't want the people that know the $1 million inheritance.
Real quick.
So, all right, now talk about it.
Before you go, real quick, I know a guy who always say, yeah, man, I don't want no money. Money a headache. I said,
I ain't going that. Listen, we ain't going that way.
I'll be like, all right, yo, give all your money to
Money.
me, and then you'll be good. You won't
Facts,
have no
facts,
headaches. I'll take
facts.
them for you.
But look, this is. Thank you, because now I'm gonna articulate myself even more.
All right, go ahead.
So listen,
Please
right?
do, yes.
The thing with air and the thing with money. Now, if I take the air out your breath, you are lifeless.
Right.
If I take the money out your life, you still have life.
Truth be told, but here's
I let you speak. Let it speak.
all right.
So now when it comes to money, money was made. People don't even go back to history to see where and why money was made for. Money wasn't made for even what we was doing right here. Money was made for like banksters, like bank people do. You get what I'm saying? They took
It's
it
a
from
sense
gold.
of control.
You
It's
get
a
what I'm
sense of
saying?
control. Yes.
Oh, it is all control.
Yes, yes.
It's all control. Because they found out when they couldn't control the gold, they had to make something
else.
of something else for a meaning of exchangement for their cohort. And that was here go the money. So what they did was brainwash you. They say in God we trust in the dollar bill, but it's nothing about God when it comes to that. Money is a tool that in this society, in this situation, in this hour, in this time, in this moment, we do have to use it, but it's not a need at all. It's not a breath. It's not even a want, but because we've been brainwashed to think that, hey, you do this for this, I do that, you give me this, I get the money.
Now it's
When
a need. It's a
There
need.
is a
It's
though.
not a need.
There's a need.
It's not a need.
I don't have
I get
money.
what
I
he's
can't
saying.
pay my mortgage.
It's a need
You-
in the
all
society.
All right, check it out.
I get what you're
Hold
saying.
on,
Y'all
real
gutting me
quick.
down.
No,
Let me
because I
speak.
feel you. I
Don't
understand.
feel me. See the truth.
No,
it's nothing about
you right.
feeling.
You right.
See
But
the
what I
truth.
want to say, you right. But the flip side to that, you absolutely right. Money is not a necessity, but in order for it to be truly not a necessity, you have to give up everything you know about life today.
Oh, you talking about the right person? I did that already.
All right, so
No.
I
I
did
Alright, so
that.
you
I-
go.
I-
Do you sleep in the woods,
I
or do
did
you
that
sleep in
already.
an apartment? No, right now.
Now I sleep.
You sleep in the
house,
woods?
in a roof
Exactly.
over my head.
Exactly. Now
And it wasn't the money that got it there. It was the spirit of my father and mother.
which
Hold
were
on,
they
no, you
worked
gotta-
It's
for
the effort.
the money.
So
They
you-
didn't work
Listen,
for it.
I know.
Listen, hold on. Let me speak.
No,
Let me
no,
speak.
I want first for some. I totally understand.
Overstand me. Don't understand me. Overstand me.
I understand you because I know all I gotta say. Because
saying you gotta pay
remember,
rent?
I have to give you validity for your views. You understand? Because your views are your views and they're
It's
valid.
not my views.
No.
It's not a view. I don't.
Okay, so like, there are four
Perspective, your
people,
perspective.
and
I
then
don't,
you
I
have
don't
your
go by
perspective.
that. I sit here. When I come to a lot of arguments in war when it comes to about money.
Right.
And I tell you this right now, and these people still don't see it passes over your heads all the time. If people was my family members, my brothers, my friends, the same people, they used to be like, yo, man, when they broke, right? They be like, man, I don't got no money, man, I ain't going outside today. I'm broke, man. They angry, they mad, right? They get money. They be happy for a little bit, but that same emotion come, they angry and mad. And I come up back to them. I say, yo, so did money help you stop being mad? Niggas be like, nah. So why you worship
But
money
see, that
like...
goes back to her
But
point.
that's what
Why-
I'm saying to you is your energy. It isn't the money. The money is not the fault. But here's the deal.
Okay,
All right.
so-
Check.
It's a
Here what
tool.
here remember
It's a
say
tool.
no.
Hold on.
Here
Let
remember say no.
because we're going to have to wrap it up in a second.
got
So let her get...
But here I'm
get
gonna
on
say
it.
this, right? There is a time where if we're bartering services, of course, if you have 2 breadfruit and I have 2, carrots
trade
and
for
so on, we're
trade means-
trading. We're exchanging, and exchange is no robbery. That's what it comes down to. But here's the deal. I literally can give up a house or apartment and go live in a van in a woods somewhere and chop wood and chop tree and I have done.
But that's
and
what
I
we
can't
have
do.
That's what that would entail.
You understand?
It's not a... See, that's...
But you could give up the physical, okay, money. Let us say this. I understand
I
and
understand you.
overstand you.
Overstand me,
Don't
please.
think
Yeah,
that we
overstand.
don't, because we get it.
I
Even
don't
though
think so.
no,
I totally get it.
even
No, I
though
get it. I
even
know.
though we're not articulating it the way you want us to,
No, it's not the
believe
way-
that we
Hold on,
get
did
it. But
we
we
just
are
ate Haitian food, right?
Yeah.
We
I
just ate Haitian food.
right.
That costs my plate costs money. If I want that same Haitian food, but I didn't have money,
You
I
can
would
get
have
it.
to go.
Come with me. You can get it.
You're not always gonna be there.
He's not gonna accept
You're
it.
not gonna
I
always.
look.
I done went.
But I would literally have to go. I would literally have to go to the ocean.
Let's get to love. Let's get to the
I
song.
would have to walk. Yeah, let's get to. You know what? Look,
Let's
this is
get
what we
to
gonna
my
do.
boy D-Mos, the host. D-Mos,
Hold
the
on.
host.
D-Mos, hey, come here real quick.
Come on,
Come here real
D-Mos. You come on, too. You started this, D-Mos. You started this.
Hey, yo, we gonna have you.
My family does not know.
I'm giving her that like a bro. Like,
Look, hey, look, do me a favor, right? Cause you got a short film coming out, right?
Yes.
Here, tell the people about your short film, right?
We're gonna get into this real quick.
Come on.
Yeah,
We're gonna get me
man.
started. 5-star mode. Shout out to my bro Beehive. Shout out to the engineers and producers. You already know High Society podcast. 'Cause I stay tongue twisted with it
That's the
sometimes.
first time he said it right.
Give a clap to I ain't even gonna lie. But look, we got a dope film coming out, man. It's called Pawn. We got a dope short film coming out. It's a short film with a message. It's my debut, and it's basically it's co-directed by my brother because I'm taking an input from all the artists, the cameramans, everybody that's in the movie gives me feedback to help along the way to finish the script. The script is mainly done, and we doing some ad libs along the way. We just finished the intro scene. The one and only Lady Scorpion is Roxanne. We have G.S Lion coming in on the soundtrack, on the features, a whole bunch of artists. His name would be Dread. The one and only Mix, my boy in the cut, who's also the editor and the cameraman and one of the co-directors, only two. Yeah. So that boy getting 3 credits, man. He's an actor.
Don't get gas.
He on the soundtrack. He in the video. Yo, speaking of video, happy belated birthday to my bro, Yer Eli. Beehive once again in the cut, just jumped on the track and did a stellar job. Shout out to Ruthie LeBron, shout out to Carefree. And the reason why I'm saying this because we're taking a track from each dope artist that's in the film, and of course artists that want to come in and audition and put tracks out. We're putting their songs on the soundtrack to the movie, which is dope. Short film with a message. It's basically about baby mothers and fathers, different scenarios, and basically how it carries out. Pawn, sometimes the child uses the parent as the pawn. The child uses the mother as the pawn, or the father uses the daughter, or even the grandparent use everybody. So, you know what I mean? So we just going to tell you a little bit of that, and it's definitely short film with a message. And shout out to you guys for doing what it do. I just came to get my lighter.
Thank you the most.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Yo, look. We gonna have to bring both of y'all back, and we gonna have to have a part 2 about this this money situation.
Yes,
I don't
indeed.
think I don't think we fully clear on this.
Nah, we not.
I don't think we fully
We
clear.
not.
We didn't get to the
I
potential
feel
of the
him.
conversation.
Okay, listen.
Don't feel me.
We feel you.
Don't
I
feel
am
me.
I do.
feeling
I understand
you.
exactly.
Nah.
No,
Overstand.
We
I actually
him.
agree. But my whole point is, real quick before we leave, I actually agree with you. My whole point is, in order for us to truly not depend on money,
You must use it.
we have to give up a lot of necessity, a lot of things a lot of luxuries, should I say? That's the right word.
Can I speak?
Go ahead.
Order. I be raising my hand like
Let's
we in
go.
class though.
Okay, teacher.
But we are in class. You know what I
Yes.
learned? Cause I went through that. I went through cause being in the streets in the hood, seeing my friends being young and getting money early. I said, man, fuck that shit. I ain't using none of that shit. You get what I'm saying? I didn't use none of that shit. And I got everything just off of me. But don't think I didn't struggle. Don't think I wasn't hungry. Don't think, but in order, wisdom.
Give me a particular, though, because you're saying off of me. So give me one thing you got, and with this off of me,
I got
without
food.
money.
Look, I got off my respect and off just me being a genuine person, people see,
get what
look,
you're
right?
saying.
You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
So people looked out for you.
Can I
shit,
jump
like.
and say
They
one
did
thing?
it off of
The love
'cause-
for you.
Yeah,
The love
'cause
they
I give
have
out-
for you.
My value is love.
Right.
Right? Money holds no value. It's an illusion to think that money holds the
But
value.
here's what I'm going to say to you, right? What may have come to you at no cost to you cost someone
Yeah,
along the
'cause
way.
No, this all
So,
this.
no, what may I say to you, remember, I say, believe me when I say I overstand your point of view, you might not feel some overstand, but trust me, I tell you some over the thing. But what me ga also say, perspective is what they say is stronger than the truth, right? Like
Yeah,
perspective,
yeah,
the way
you're right.
someone sees or perceives something
I don't know.
is even more powerful than what the truth of it is.
I can't
But I would say if something doesn't cost you directly, and I tell my kids that I say it costs someone along the way, and that is when you appreciate a little bit more, because even if you might can go into a store and the people them know you and say, yo, I know your parents. I love them. I respect them. I will do anything to help you because of who they are. But remember, your parents put in, you said it, they put in work. People when talk English and come here, come make it. By saying something is nothing, that which they've worked to earn, to create and pave a pathway for maybe you, brothers and sisters and stuff. In a sense, me I gotta tell you, it sounds a little bit ungrateful. Me I gotta tell you, me not even, you understand, me just I tell you, for overs. But it's not that you are, but it kind of come off a little bit like that. Only because we know, sir, even if we not talk about a bulk of it, remember, say, for drive, come here, take gas. To even take the train, take a metro card.
Illusion.
This is, yes, it
All
is an
illusion.
illusion, but that is the illusion in which we're in that illusion room right
The
now.
Matrix.
The room we're in right now
So do you want to get out the
is an
Matrix?
illusion room.
That's
no,
the question.
here's the thing.
That's the
No,
question.
but here's the thing. You're gonna get it. No, but you what?
That's the thing.
Listen. The whole thing is a matrix. The whole light. 2% controls 98%. So no matter where you go, 2% rules. It don't matter what you do.
I'm that 1%.
2%? No, 2%
I'm that
of the
1%.
rich own 98% of everything.
I'm that 1%.
So no matter even if you see one McDonald's lockdown or one Chuck E. Cheese, whatever the hell lockdown, remember say, it's an umbrella effect. Cause them have a whoop more. Me never gonna say whole heap. A whoop. I'm
And
getting
remember
Said
real
it
Jamaica.
key though. It went from the 1%. You peep game. It went from the 1. Now look, she did her own research.
I mean,
It's
just I
two.
said,
Listen,
it's
it's
2%
moving.
and
It's
move
moving.
98. So no matter where you go, listen to me. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your
too.
life. Warm your
Yes.
heart and bring gratefulness in it.
Always, I will.
Come, I gotta tell you what I go on. As we tell you, the body I got drop star. It go right back to the earth. And your energy I do it. So anything given to you, don't act like you're gonna turn your back on it.
No, I don't
But
do
you're
that.
wanting.
I don't
You
do
can
that.
take it. Here, cause all me see it, you know. I can take the thing, revamp it, and give it back. Like a tree. I said this, I have a song where another one of the line. I said, you know, I'm gonna be like a tree. I take the negativity and transform it into positivity.
course, always.
The tree take
Transcend.
with carbon dioxide and give it back oxygen. If we
That's my
mimic
Tai Chi
trees,
right there.
if we mimic a tree, we're good to go. But what may I say?
So
I
a
just
tree,
how?
right? Do a tree need money to do that?
Listen,
No,
but the
no.
don't, but here's
So-
the thing: the nutrients we not gonna play like we not see. You not me not gonna make you sit down here and play like you not know
See,
the real.
he-
You know what the real is.
I know that the
you
real, that
know
money
what I
has
mean.
no
Let
value.
me tell you,
I know.
you know what's that.
Sound
I'm
of the
telling
law.
you.
Not gonna get nowhere.
I'm
Look,
telling
hold
I'm,
on.
and I'm gonna
Listen
say
to
that.
me.
Look.
I'm gonna say that. I'm not
Sound
gonna.
of the law.
I
Hold
get
on,
you.
guys.
I
Guys.
get you.
You
Hold.
saying now.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Alright, look.
You know the funniest thing? Me and him is here.
No, he
He
understands.
might not even know what me at talk about. I mean, know what
I don't
matter.
know. I don't know.
You well
sis.
know what me at talk
We gonna get a
about.
part 2. We gonna get a part 2.
You gotta end this motherfucker.
We gonna get a part 2. You already know, man. Look, man. We
Listen,
got.
I could just say love is on all platforms and all this
Love
good
is
stuff.
love,
Check
love
it
is love.
out. You understand? But
We gonna play her video at the end
play
of
a
this.
video.
We gonna play a video at the end of this. At the end of this video, we gonna sign out, man. You already know it's Hot Society Podcast. I'm your host, B-High. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe
Yeah,
below.
make sure, man.
Go follow
Support the Kings.
Warside ENT. Go follow them on
Warside.
Instagram.
that's
What's your-
right.
Warside.
What's your
Scorpion,
Instagram handle? Give me
Scorpion in 8. So SCORPIAN8 on Instagram. Carry on Scorpion on Facebook. Everywhere else. Check out my song. Download it. all
go,
all
there you go.
platforms.
She got a dope personality.
Yeah,
she has a
she
dope
killed it.
personality.
She killed it.
man.
And you already know, man. We got
And I
Sash.
didn't pay. Whoa. Me
Sash
never pay a
Truthful.
fee. Me never pay a fee. Remember, money never cost it. Me never pay a fee, alright? You go run your thing.
Hey yo,
right?
man. Hey yo, episode 65, man. We'll see y'all next week, man. We out. Hot Society Podcast.